Hey everyone, and welcome to the Yarn Spinner. If you're new to our channel, we specialize in bringing you the most entertaining and outrageous stories from depths of the internet's forums and subreddits. With our unique blend of humor, wit, and storytelling, we strive to bring these tales to life and provide you with a daily escape from reality. So, today's True Off My Chest story is from someone who shared why his or her family didn't have a funeral for their father. When my father died, we didn't have a funeral because we didn't care. My father was the greatest and the absolute worst guy. He was an extreme alcoholic my entire life. During the day he was a supporting, if slightly uncaring, good guy who loved his family and worked hard for us. But around 4 p.m. every night he became a monster. I would close my bedroom door in the early evening and never leave. I could hear him walking through the hallway, trying to find someone to scream at. But if my dad chose to berate me that night, he'd pick something about me and talk in circles about how terrible I was. Like getting a C on a report card that otherwise was all A's or some other minor thing, he especially liked to rant how we never paid attention to him and no one respected him, while his wife and 3 children all walked on eggshells every night hoping not to be the focus of his wrath. I left home for the military and chose a combat-oriented job. I decided being in a combat zone was a better alternative than living with my father any longer. The worst part is that he would brag to his friends about how great a father he was because I had joined the military, never saying he was proud of me, only that he did a good job raising me. 10 years later, my father has been in and out of the hospital for the last 18 months. He was only 63, but a lifetime of alcohol and cigarettes wrecked his heart and lungs. He got lucky on 2 different occasions, spending over a month in the ICU each time but recovering. I begged him, warned him, eventually he was going to go to the hospital and not come back. 2 weeks after leaving the military, I was staying at his house until I went back to school with my GI Bill. He was still abusive, especially to my mom, but avoided me. I think he was afraid of me retaliating. One day he wasn't feeling good. I was his oldest child, and the only person he listened to. My family asked if I could convince him to go to the hospital. I did, and this time he didn't come back. He was cremated and we just left him in a box, not an urn, above the TV stand for a year. We sold the family house recently and we just dumped his ashes in the backyard because traveling to one of the places he loved during life, he was an avid fisherman, was too much trouble. I have conflicted emotions even 2 years later. I am sad that he is gone. He was my father, but every time the family gets together, we talk about how much of a relief it is to not have him around. That causes me to hate myself for thinking ill of the dead. I had a drinking problem for a while but have been cold sober for the last 5 years. I don't even want to take it up again. But I'm about to have my first child and I'm terrified that whatever personality defects my dad had was pushed into me and I will pass on to my son. TLDR, my father was a loving and kind man till the evening when he started drinking and became emotional abusive to his entire family. When he died an early death, we couldn't bother to have a funeral or memorial of some kind. Now let's check some of the top comments. Top comment number 1. You have made good choices in your life despite your father being a poor role model. I think you can trust yourself to keep making good choices. It might help you to find an older man you can trust to be a friend to you. I had a good but unsupportive dad, and I found a good man, Bruce, who served as a father figure for me. Having an elderly man of great character who could express his admiration and affection for me was incredibly healing. You're doing great. Hug. Comment number 2. This is all so very heavy boots, but my biggest takeaway from this was your last bit about being worried about your past messing with you being a parent soon. Just wanted to say, it's absolutely normal to worry about making the same mistakes your family made. But acknowledging that you want to do better is really such a big deal. You want to be better, and therefore you already are. Be nicer to yourself, okay? Comment number 3. You did something he could not. You overcame your drinking problem before having a kid. You know what not to do. You will be an amazing father 24/7, not just part-time like he was. Seriously, it's okay to think ill of the dead when deserved. Don't beat yourself up over it. Try therapy if you continue to have doubts. You'll be able to get through your trauma instead of burying it. Burying it might help some, but not everyone. Good luck. So these were the comments, and I agree with the person who gave you an advice in the comments that you should join Rotary or another organization. It's usually there you can find solid dudes doing good things. There are also good connections, and they can keep you grounded. Sometimes you need a good bro that came from a good stable family to have around you. And that concludes our reading for today. I hope you learned something from this. Share your thoughts in the comments. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more daily readings of the internet's wildest stories. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video from the Yarn Spinner. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.